Hi everyone, it's Vicki. Welcome to my channel, and today I have my fall empties. And, as you can see, there's a little bit more than here. There's a little bit more on my desk. Most of it is food, if you can get a peek of that. So I'm going to start with some items that aren't food in case you're not interested or you get triggered by food. You can just see these items. I believe everything else in the jar is in the bag is food other than these 4 items. So let's start. I actually got 2 Halloween candles from Aldi this fall, and I didn't like either one of them. As you can see, barely burned. Didn't care for the scent. A little perfumey for my taste. The value on them was great, and I like that they make the design on the back without words on it. So it's, you know, a nice looking candle, but they're just not scents I enjoyed. I think I may have already thrown the other one out, but yeah, they were just a little too perfumey for me. I do like some of their candles. Keep your eye on them though. Don't, you know, make sure you trim the wicks. I don't ever burn a candle more than 4 hours at a time. Try to burn it at least 2, but I try to do it in 4-hour increments. That keeps, you know, the tunneling down and stuff, but I have seen a few people post where the glass got burnt or cracked because the wick got off sideways, and if you're not paying attention to straighten it up and stuff, then yeah, you can have problems with that. I've had that happen. I had glass, but it wasn't on a Aldi one. Actually, it was on, well, the one that I had really bust because it got really low was a Yankee, actually. So anyway, not fond of their Halloween scents. I did get a couple Christmas ones that were okay, but that's not in this video. Okay, so the next one came out of BoxyCharm, which is a makeup beauty box. And it is the Julep Beauty, I guess that's how you say it, Witch Hazel Cleansing Towelettes, like makeup, I call them makeup removers, they probably have other names. And I remember when I opened this and I saw the price, they were like $20 or $22. I thought, oh, that's crazy, because I get them from Costco. And anyway, they were very, very nice. I used them when I traveled. And yeah, I would say they are a step up from any other ones I've had. I do like the Costco ones. That's what I get on a daily basis, but these were like a luxury to have, and they were a little bit of a step up. And I think Costco is a step up from like the Neutrogena or other ones that I used to get at Walgreens before I realized Costco had them. But yeah, so this was a real luxury. So would I go buy these for myself? Probably not. We're big Costco shoppers, but if I was making a gift basket or something, I might include these. They're just a little extra special. All right, so the next item is also out of a BoxyCharm, and I loved this lipstick. However, it is broken. I can't put it in all the way. It doesn't turn. It's just all jacked up. It is, let's see, what is the company? It says Blessed. Does it give me the color? I can't really I can't really read it that well, but I can't really turn it up and down any, and it's all messed up. Oh wait, did I just fix it? Wait a minute. No, it's still not moving up and down though. No, it's still not closing right. Now that's coming off. Yeah, that's what started the whole thing, was that part coming off. Yeah, it's too bad because I really liked it. It's very I just put some other lipstick on. I like the way it feels. The color, I wasn't sure I'd like the color at first, but it's very subtle. I mean, it gives you color, but it's not overpowering. Yeah, it's really nice, but I can't carry it in my purse. I can still use it at home. So I was going to throw it away, but I think I'm going to keep it out. Oh, here's the brand, I'm sorry, Rare Beauty. I better give you a close-up of this one too, since I may have said it wrong. All right, so next item, also out of a beauty box. So these will be my 4 non-food items. And it is this Gold Mist Hydrating Spray Mist, which I liked. And I can spray it on after I put whatever I'm putting on my face, or before I put on moisturizer. Or I can even spray it on the end of a beauty blender if I want to put on some foundation or tinted moisturizer, or I have a crayon type blush, you know, whatever. Unfortunately, this doesn't spray the way it's supposed to. I don't know if you can see it, I won't get everything wet, but it's a straight stream. It is not a spray anymore. It kind of started that way, but it's just a really faulty container. I don't know if you can see the inside part, but it doesn't lay flat, and it's like against the bottom. I don't know. It was nice while it worked, but that wasn't very long. So it's a little disappointing to get beauty items that the packaging of those items, the items are good, but the packaging on them falls apart and keeps you from being able to use it. So next, I'm going to go on to food items. So if you're a person who's triggered by food, all right, so first off, I'm a big LaCroix fan, although I did get a Soda Stream last year, but I just haven't found all the flavors that I like in it yet, and it's in kind of an awkward spot, so I really need to do that and quit and get off the aluminum can thing. But these two, I have new ones now, but I'm going to include those in the winter. But for fall, my new ones are the ones I used. And you may see items you've seen before because I may have kept purchasing them. And I go ahead and include them in case I have a different feeling about them later. But anyway, coconut, pretty good. I mean, fake coconut can sometimes be pretty nasty. This is, you know, a coconut flavoring that's a little better than most. Not perfect, but better than most. So definitely I enjoy drinking it. My favorite, which I don't have any of because I think I didn't have any in the fall, I think I drank it mostly in the summer, was the Limoncello. It still beats these two. And then the peach and pear. The peach and pear, to me, tastes like beer. If you're a beer drinker, you'd probably say, not a chance. But not being a person who drinks beer, I don't even like beer, this is okay. This is not as good as I hoped it would be. I think I would like it better if it was peach or if it was pear, but the two of them together makes it smell or taste a little too much like beer to me. The coconut smells really good. It smells really good. But they're both definitely drinkable, especially the coconut. All right, so I have a couple items from Publix Bakery. First is the cranberry pistachio flavored biscotti, and I have purchased this. We purchased this probably, this was the first one, and it has a sell by date in June, so that'll tell you. They got this in late June, I think. Yeah, sell by June 20th. I think that's when we got it. I think we might have got it on sale, actually. And it was really good. It is, like I said, cranberry pistachio biscotti. Very nice. Then we got it again maybe in November-ish, and then we got it again just before Christmas. So I think we've had it 3 times and loved it every time. They're about this long. They're not the big ones like at Starbucks. They're a little bit smaller than that, and they are not frosted, so they're not messy on your fingers. Another one we got, and this has a sale date of 10/28, so that'll give you the idea of when we got it, are these little gingerbread men. They call them 2-bite size. For me it was 3 or 4 bites. I think it could be 1 bite if you wanted to stuff it in your mouth. They're about this big. They were good. They were actually surprisingly good for a hard gingerbread. I love the gingerbread that's just got a little bit of softness to it like you can get at a bakery, but yet it's hard. It's firm, but it's got just a little softness, a little buttery like. These are not that, but for a packaged bakery kind of thing, you know, not fresh, but like this, I like them. They were good. I would definitely get them again, maybe next year when they're out. All right, so the next items I have, one is from Aldi and one is from Publix. I've always seen these things, but I never tried them, not being a huge caramel fan. I mean, I don't hate caramel or anything, but it's like not, it didn't used to be my favorite when it was the Brock, I think Brock brand, the little square hard ones. Didn't like those at all. And then I discovered like Werther's and some nicer caramels, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not so bad, but they're just so sweet. But anyway, so I had seen these. I think I tried the Stroop waffle milkshake or something at maybe McDonald's when they had an international flavors thing. And so it got me wanting to try this. So I bought these at Aldi, and they were good. I really like them. I don't have prices on things, but I don't like to give prices because by the time you watch a video, it could change anyway. But anyway, these are 1 waffle per serving, 170 calories, I'm reading. And then I was in a fancier Publix, I'm going to say. A Publix that's a little smaller, but it has a lot of higher end foods. It's in a nice neighborhood. And they had them. They actually had two kinds, but I went with this one. Let's see what these, oh, same thing, 170 calories. And I'm going to, wow, the picture looks almost the same of the actual cookie. They taste to me pretty much the same. At first I thought, well, maybe these won't be as sweet as these, but I think they were. The only difference I see is that this one says something. It says 8 soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla. And this just says delicious waffles filled with sweet, creamy caramel imported from the Netherlands. And so is this one. This is the authentic Dutch stroopwafels. So they were, I mean, I don't know in a blind test, I don't think I could tell them apart. They were both very nice. You put them on top of your cup of coffee. If your mug's not as big as mine, mine won't hold it. But if you had a little bit smaller cup, you put them on there, it warms them up. What I ended up doing is putting them, if I wanted them warmed up so that the caramel had a little bit of a pull, microwave 10 seconds, I think. Going on with more of the gourmet items from the kind of nicer Publix. Not that my Publix isn't nice, but this one's just a little bit of a step up. Is Nani's Cinnamon Streusel Biscotti. As you can see, there's a theme here. We like biscotti and you know, things that you can drink with coffee. These were excellent. These are, of course, now anything with cinnamon is probably going to have me. Usually I get this time of year, I get the gingerbread ones at Starbucks, and they have the frosting on, and you just buy one, and they're real long in a package. But I don't think they had any this year when I looked for them. It didn't seem like they did a good job on their seasonal things. However, I didn't go there a lot, so it's probably not a fair gauge. But these, excellent. Don't know what the price was, since they don't price boxes anymore. But yeah, I would get these again, absolutely. All right, so let's go on to an Aldi item here. Now, I know I've done the Aldi's version of like Ritz crackers before, and I said they weren't as salty, so I like them, but they didn't have quite the buttery taste of a Ritz, and maybe they were a little smaller than a Ritz, but I was stuck with them, and that's what I buy instead of Ritz now because they just aren't as salty tasting. Well, then I decided to try the wheat ones, and I don't know that I've done these in an empty. I may have. But my current opinion, because like I said, it could change, is I do like these. These have a little bit more of that rich butterness that an actual Ritz brand cracker has, in my opinion, and still doesn't have as much salt as a Ritz. So I did really like these. And these are what, I think I've had these twice, 2 or 3 times now. This is what I buy now. Whoops, there goes the can, the LaCroix. That's what I buy now. All right, so I had a need for cranberry juice. I cannot drink cranberry juice straight up. I always get cran apple, cran grape, or something. And I don't know where I was, but anyway, the only thing around right that moment that I needed to run in and just get it was Walmart. I don't usually shop at the Walmart by my house. I don't like that Walmart. It exploded once. They had an explosion in there, and they were shut down for a couple months, and I don't know, I've just had creepy experiences there, so I don't go there. But I was kind of in a corner, and oh, I know what it was. I'd been to Publix. I was on my way home. I was right in front of Walmart when I realized that I forgot what I went for. I bought all the other stuff, but I forgot. I think I was buying Thanksgiving dinner stuff, but I needed this for health reasons. So I went in and I looked, and Walmart had some flavors of cranberry juice stuff that I've never tried before, and this they had pineapple. Now this may be available at Publix. I don't know. I've never seen it because I haven't bought any cranberry juice in a long time, but I really liked it. I was shocked. And then I mixed it with this to give it a bubbly sometimes, and yeah, it was really good. And I mixed it with one of the other LaCroix flavors too, not the peach and pear, and really liked it. So I would buy this again. I would be willing to have this in my refrigerator. Maybe if they made it in a little bit smaller size. We're recyclers, that's why there's no lid on it, because our recycling doesn't take the lids. You have to take the lids off everything. The cans, you throw the cans away. What's this? Oh, I was saying, I just did that. Yeah. So I saved 2 of them. See, I knew. All right, so another item, and I believe I got this from the Dollar Tree. I'm thinking it could have been Aldi or Publix, but I think I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I think I had this a while, but I did make it finally. I was going to make this crazy dessert that involves this, but then I didn't. I ran out of time. So what I ended up doing is making this spice cake, but I followed this recipe where you put apple pie filling in it. It's not exactly like a dump cake because it's more of a cake, but it was so delicious. And we had one of these as just a spice cake because it was, I got 2 of them. And we did one where we just frosted it, and then the other one I put the apples in. And they were both really good, actually. Yeah, they were both really good. So I really did like it. It's Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Spice Cake. And when you put the apple pie filling in it, you have to put the regular traditional kind. You can't put like the Simply Fruit or something because it'll never set up. In fact, it took longer for mine to set up than what the recipe I found on the internet. It's really simple. It's almost the same as making the cake and just dumping that, you know, in it too. But yeah, mine I had to bake. I think I was supposed to cook it 25 minutes or something, and it was more like 55. Yeah, it was like double the time. So, all right, one thing that I really like is fruit bars, popsicle-y things. I actually kind of prefer this over ice cream, believe it or not, except for that one cinnamon ice cream that I really like. But yeah, I think I did that on one of my other videos. I might have done it on a taste test of my fall flavors. But anyway, from Publix, I believe, the coconut and the pineapple. Now, normally I am a sucker for the coconut flavored fruit bars, but I will say this one was good. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but again, sometimes they just get a little bit of an artificial flavor. And let's see, does it say, it says natural flavors, but they just get that kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, a little bit. These did not have, these in the LaCroix did not have like the suntan lotion coconut flavor. Do you know what I'm talking about? But I guess what I'm saying is this one, the pineapple, tasted much more like fresh fruit. Went a long way around the corner to say that. Yeah, this is good. I liked it. I'd have it again. But this was, you know, this was an A. Definitely. For this, I would give a B. But yeah, I really like the pineapple. And I have had coconut fruit bars that I couldn't eat at all. All right, then we got P.F. Chang's chicken egg rolls. They're okay. They're, you know, they're pretty good. In the air fryer, did a lot for them. In the past, I've had some things like this in the microwave. Air fryer, microwave, no comparison. I made notes. All right, specifically, there were big pieces of chicken in here, so I was kind of impressed by that, because sometimes with egg rolls, you get mostly cabbage. But I did say they were a little salty, and that I do remember, and I should have mentioned. There's no air fryer instructions on here, but I cooked mine at 350 degrees for 15 minutes from frozen. I didn't care for the sauce that came with it. I put a note on there too. It was a little too gingery for my taste. I like ginger, but not overly done. All right, so next is something that I got from Aldi, from my recollection. And of course, this is all the stuff they put out like in probably November for Christmas. And these are sponge cookies with raspberry fruit filling and half coated with dark chocolate. The dark chocolate is just on the top. And they were delicious. I did really like them. I've had other types like this that I may have liked the cookie part a little better, but the raspberry was really good. I can almost smell it. But yeah, these were good. I like them. I like that sort of thing though, the raspberry with chocolate. I know a lot of people like the orange with chocolate. I'm more of a raspberry kind of gal. All right, so I think I may have done tater tots in another video. And I always complained about tater tots never tasting like they do at restaurants, I guess because they're deep fried at restaurants when you put them in the microwave. But now that I have the air fryer up and running, these were really good. Really good. In fact, I have used them even instead of hash browns at making breakfast and really like them. So yeah, these are just extra crispy tater tots by Orida. I'm sure you can find them in any grocery store. I like them. I don't eat them a whole lot because they are, oh, it says they're gluten-free too, because they are, you know, salty and everything, but Yeah, they were good. All right, so what do I have here? Oh, okay. I got these at Aldi. It's a big old bag, but I'm just going to fold it in half. And they are tamales. And they were super tasty. They are pork and red sauce tamales made with stone ground corn. I really like the outside of the tamale. That's my favorite part. But they were too spicy for us. Yeah. I ate one and regretted it. I may have eaten them twice and then finally said I can't do it anymore. 6 came in here. My husband couldn't even handle one. And I ate one the first time. The second time I went to eat it, about halfway through I said I can't do it. And one of the things I do when I have food that's a little spicy is I have it with lettuce, like a salad, like a tamale salad. And it just seems to cool it down a bit. But yeah, they were a little too much on our stomach. But if they made these in a little bit milder version, I would love them. It's Del Real Mexican Tradition for Modern Life is what it says. Not a brand I'm not familiar with. But they were... I don't think they were frozen. I think they were in the fresh, yeah, they were in the refrigerated section. And it says they're 200 calories per tamale. I know that tamales can be traditional at Christmas time, so that's kind of one of the reasons I got it. So. All right, so the next I got classic 5-cheese ravioli. What else does it say? A classic blend of creamy ricotta and Italian cheeses and traditional egg pasta. I got these from Aldi, I believe. I will make sure of that. Yep. These are really good. I was surprised because I've gotten some other brands and I like some, I didn't. We really like these. These were really good. I had them with a light tomato, a canned or jarred tomato sauce, but more of a light one with a little bit of chunky, not too overly basil-y and not too thick. It was nice. It was very fresh tasting and they were really good. I was shocked. I mean, like, you know, restaurant, like, oh, here's the marinara sauce we had with them, actually, I believe. I believe this is the one, yeah. This is the PrePriano Marinara sauce. Is this also from Aldi? Yes, it is. And I really liked it. Yeah, it's very nice. These two together were delicious. We also got the garlic knots that go with it. I think I've done those before. And, you know, the first time I had them, they were okay. But now, after I've had them more than once, they're all right. I'm not as crazy about them. Those that come in the, like, tin foil type container, like how you get garlic bread and garlic knots at Aldi over in the bread section. I'm not as crazy about them. They're okay. I'd probably get them again if I was having this kind of dinner, but I'm not jumping up and down over them, you know. All right, so the next thing I got at some point, I got these in October. I could see the dates on it. And these are oatmeal cranberry cookies. And I believe, where are these from? I'm going to say these were from Publix. Wait a minute, is Aldi from Illinois? If it is, that's where it is. Yes, these are Aldi. These were really good. Really good. Oatmeal cranberry, yep. They were excellent. And if they had them all year, I'd buy them, but I kind of like the idea that they're in the fall. All right, so next, I ran out of my coffee that I get automatically shipped from Amazon. And so I had to get some decaf, Kcups, and I went to Publix. And they didn't have a lot of selection. I have a plain one, and then I got this Santa's White Christmas, which I much preferred. And it says it's coconutty, caramel, vanilla. It didn't have a lot of flavor in it. Definitely not a lot of the coconut. I got a little bit of the caramel or vanilla. So it wasn't overpoweringly flavored. These are not sweetened. They just have that little bit of flavor in them. But I did enjoy it. Not enough to give up my frosted oatmeal cookie one that I get. But I did enjoy it in a pinch. Yeah, it was great. All right, so the last item before I get to my last 3 items, the last item from Publix or a grocery store is the frosted shredded wheat cereal, which I love, like frosted mini wheats, right? And then I started getting, when I started shopping at Aldi, I started getting theirs, and theirs are not as sweet, so I like that about them. but I think they were like smaller, so I can't remember. And so I was in Publix one time, so let me try theirs. And the Publix ones, I think, are nice tasting and very similar to the original, but they're flatter, in my opinion. The one box I had, they seem much flatter than Aldi and the name brand, which made them like soak up the milk faster or something. I guess what I'm saying is they didn't stay crunchy as long. They got soggy faster. So, and eat fast. Yeah, didn't have time to cut up a banana on them, just had to throw some blueberries on them. But yeah, but they're good. All three of them are good, but I think because of the amount of sugar taste in them, I'm going to stick with the Aldi's. And if I am not at Aldi, if I'm at Publix, I don't know if I'm going to get the Publix brand or the name brand. Probably the Publix brand, because it wasn't as... The name brand has just got too much sugar on the top, I think. All right, so my last three items are basically Florida items. I don't know if everybody in other areas of the country would find these items. And they are made... This one was made in Florida. This one was made in Costa Rica. And this one was made in Colombia. Now, I did not buy these on my recent cruise when I went to Costa Rica and Colombia, but I did buy them on the way back when we stopped to get gas. I went in this gas station that has this big market in it and has all kinds of, I don't know if you call it Latino or Hispanic. I don't know, but anyway, it's, you know, foods from Cuba and South and Central America, and so, and Cuba, so. Anyway, that's not the point. So we got these three items. Okay, so the first one we got, I'm going to start with this one, were fried plantains. And they were very plain, just fried plantain strips. They had, you know, salt. They were good. I had just had some freshly done ones when I was in Costa Rica from a guy on the street selling them. And so I was a little spoiled, but these were pretty dang good. We definitely ate them. They were nice long pieces. The one the guy sold were, you know, broken pieces. I think that's exactly what they were, is like seconds maybe, I don't know. But anyway, they were very good. Just a little bit more salt than the ones I got in Costa Rica. But yeah, they just plantains, palm oil, and salt. That's all that's in them. Nice and crunchy. Nice alternative to potato chips. Especially American potato chips that are so salty and can be so greasy. I would assume these have a little bit more health nutrition in them, being plantains, but I could be wrong. I don't know. That's just an assumption on my part. All right, so the next one I got, I thought I was getting pork rinds, in this chili and lime flavor, but it's actually a package that had plantains, pork skins, and cassava chips. And I didn't realize that, and I kept thinking, why does this pork rind look like this, you know? But first, what I'll say, first out, is this chili and lime flavoring on here. Excellent. Very nice. Not hot. Definitely not bland. It was really good. I've had chili and lime that just tastes like vinegar to me before. This was really good. This is made from B-Mar Snacks Incorporated. And this is the one, they're made in Medley, Florida. Is that right, Medley? Yeah, Medley, Florida. I forgot to say the name of this one. Oh, Lambs, it shows right there. All right. So, B-Mar Snacks. So this was good. Okay, so the pork skins were good. They're nice and crunchy. They're a little small, but they were good. The plantains were good. They were not cut the long way like these were. They were cut the round way. And then the cassava chips, I wasn't as crazy for them. Not taste or anything. It was the texture. They turned gooey, not gooey, gluey, I don't know. I didn't like the texture in my mouth as you chewed on them, as they got saliva in them. They were just sticky, kind of. I don't know what the description is, but I wasn't as crazy for them. But I don't think I've had cassava chips before, and maybe they're all like that. I don't know. That last one, though, but I would give these an A, and I would give this party mix probably a B because I didn't care for the cassava. But these are not getting a passing grade. These are rosquilla and de queso. So there's some kind of cheese snack. It says real cheese, baked not fried, no preservatives. La Nina, I'm just assuming maybe they're for kids. They were a round thing, kind of like a miniature bagel with the hole in the middle, and but you know, like airy and crispy, like more like a chip kind of thing. So I did like the texture and all that of them, and I tried to eat them, but I just could not stand the cheese flavor. Rosa Queso, it says made in Colombia, manufactured by Pronol, South America, La Nina. So I'm okay, imported and distributed by Barbary International Incorporated in Miami. That's who brings them in. But yeah, I did not care for those. Sorry, La Nina. Has a cute little girl on it with red hair. I mean, I have to like it, right? So anyway, those are my items for fall. Thanks for watching this video. I know it's a little bit long, but it was all fall, and now I've started collecting to do winter empties. So we'll see if I can get that done, or I have to race hubby to it because he's so quick to want to throw things away. And I'll have my little stack. He'll see it in here and he'll take it and put it, when on garbage day, he'll take it out. So I have to hide them. All right, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.